do have a couple of punters who I might give a call to once we restore that. So that's the key thing today.
Okay.
You and me, Millie, we're going to restore that little puppy. Now, they used to be called fat ladies.
You can see why, can't you?
You can see because they're sort of bulbous in the middle. I tell you what, actually. I think you're better off calling it
Fat man.
Fat Henrys.
Yeah.
Don't you?
I think so.
But I
haven't got any
actually
fatted.
call them belly pumps, yeah? Because obviously all the mechanism was in there to pump your fuel. But you had this long pole here, which you put your glass globe on.
the globe's on the top.
Yeah, to
I
attract
saw-
the punters.
Yeah, got you.
Now, it just so happens I have a BP glass globe.
I somehow thought you might.
Yeah. Well, look, let's get restoring the Fat Henry. Before we can do any repainting, task number 1 is to strip and clean the exterior. Before unleashing the jet wash, I spray it all with a powerful detergent.
Proper spanner, isn't it?
Now this will have to be very carefully placed in the skip. There's more grime on this pump than a Dizzy Rascal LP, but the jet wash makes swift work of it. Alan, meanwhile, starts on the gauge with a soft brass brush to avoid damaging the surface.
Getting soaked over here.
While the belly pump is drying, Alan moves on to the brassware, using a mop to buff up the Gilbarco logo and the fittings on the gauge. Then, after masking off the glass, he starts spraying the surround. Forget Leonardo da Vinci. The most important figure in the history of painting is Richard Drew, the inventor of masking tape, and 4 years later, sellotape. Without masking tape, a job like this would take hours, but when it comes to the BP logo on the pump cover, it's equally useful.
The trick is to cut the tape off thin, like that.
Yeah,
Use that thin edge so you can bend it round the curves.
that's beautiful. I've always thought, how the heck do I do that?
Takes a little bit of time, but the result will be good.
We're spraying it British Racing Green, a colour which should really be called Irish Racing Green because it was adopted for the 1903 Gordon Bennett Cup, which was held on the Emerald Isle. The British entrants chose green for their cars as a sign of respect to their shamrock-loving hosts. You haven't sprayed the dog, have you?
Not much, no.
For the interior, we're going Battleship Grey. Yeah, I think that's lovely. I think the contrast is great. And then
Great,
we'll do
great.
this. What?
It's great, isn't it? The contrast is great. Great.
Is that a joke?
Sort of, yeah.
Oh, great!
Tuh.
Don't give up your day job, Alan. Once the top's been painted, Alan refits the gauge. Our beautiful brass logo. And the doors, or so-called shells, on the outside of the pump.
The badge looks proper nicely. It looks like it's old.
It does. Thank gosh we didn't order a new one. As for the hose, I fit a new, old model. Milliard is inserting.
Are you twisting as well?
Yeah.
Right, we're in.
Milliard is inserting, and I'm twisting.
Stiff all the way.
Stiff all the way at 61.
I'm not 61 yet.
Okay, you're not 61, August.
I've got a full-
August 60. August, you're 61.
I've got about 9 weeks to go yet.
As a finishing touch, I add a beautiful brass nozzle. And then the icing on the cake is an original globe,
That looks amazing.
right? With the original stickers. Now then.
Is that very old brittle glass?
Yeah. That's the side we want,
Oh, yeah, that matches the thing perfect, doesn't it?
right? It does need a quick dab of soap and water, but an original glass will definitely add value. This has got to be 500 quid all day long. Once it's dry, the glass takes pole position. Over you go, mate. Got it?
That's better.
Right, drop it in like that.
That's better. That's tight now.
And then, after a little fiddle, we stand back. Yeah, a little bit.
Towards you.
Yeah, that's it, that's it. Stop it there.
It's so tall, isn't it?
Shall I spark it?
Do it, let's see it work. Against that black cloud.
Are you ready?
Yeah, push it in, let's see. Wow! Oh, that is proper cool. Now that is proper cool. It showed up against the black cloud, it looks brilliant.
Oh gosh, that's fantastic. There's only one problem. Now I'm just thinking on direct cost, that, including the globe and also the new hose, it's about £1,000.
Right, you get more than that, won't you?
Well, I mean, I think if we got 1,500,
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
1,800,
15 to 18, 14 at the absolute worst.
mate, we're on a roll, if that's
Definitely.
possible. Cross fingers. Okay, well, look, I do believe that this is not a lot for an auto jumble. Now, I've got a couple of punters. I'll give them a call, see if they want to nip over or might get one of them, eh?
It's too big to put in a mini, isn't it? Sticking out the door.
But I think we'll start off at 1,800 quid. That would give us about, I haven't worked it out in detail, about 800 quid profit.
Yeah,
We're well on the way,
Getting there properly.
yeah, to driving to the custom show in the Buick. Well, mate, saved another. As a reward for all our hard work, I finished the day off by giving myself a present. The RAC sign I picked up for 500 quid. I tell you what, down here, right, could be the walk of shame, couldn't it? Right? You could be going, all right, mate, how did it clung, right? And as you're falling, you can hit, there, like that. That'd be perfect. I've got to tell you, that's beautiful, isn't it?
Doesn't squeak, look.
No, it's got oil and greasy up there.
Perfect, it won't keep you up at night.
No, it might keep me up at night thinking about it because I love it.